Raptors, both teams have lots of quality players and very deep benches.
And with the pace we see in games, it really helps to have more legs to run. Each of these coaches have a lot of options, so it'll be interesting to see how they play the matchups.
So here's Miami's starting group. The wing set for him, Hero and Butler. Adebayo is out there with Kevin Love, and it's Lowry in at the 1. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Butler. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Well, he'll run through a wall to win, but sometimes Jimmy Butler can drive his coach up a wall. Despite that tendency, though, to embrace conflict, this guy is worth it.
And Greg, last season, Butler and Spoelstra got into it on the sideline. We all saw it. It was an interesting moment.
Yeah, I think that's a good way of phrasing it. Yeah, that manic intensity, perhaps necessary at times for a player who competes as hard as Jimmy.
I mean, every time down the floor, this is what you're trying to do. Find the right matchup.
The Raptors shooting their first free throw of the game.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
The confidence of Scotty Barnes' game is pretty inspiring. Even against savvy veteran opponents, he believes in his own abilities, and he gets it done.
Butler deciding where to go with it. 5 to shoot. Here's Adebayo. That one doesn't go. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. Anunoby against Hero. It's stolen by Adebayo. And it's the Heat on the break. Here's Lowry. Rebound by the Raptors.
I mean, look, no one guarding you. It's better to not pull up and try the lead.
Van Vliet against Lowry. Now the pass to Siakam. And the 3 off target.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Love finds Adebayo. And Pirtle sends it back. He's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. And stolen by Siakam. Anunoby with it. Picked up by Hero. Butler with the steal. Here's Love. And Love throws it down.
Defense of Butler is absolutely tremendous. Active hands, came away with a steal on that play.
You know, Smitty, what's incredible about Miami's D, they don't need to block a ton of shots to protect the rim.
Kevin, it's all about awareness, communication, and positioning. Whether they're in zone or man, they stay completely connected almost every possession. 7'2" wingspan, OG Anunoby throwing it down.
Outside, Hero. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Van Vliet against Lowry. Kicks it out to Siakam. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Raptors need to get a shot. And that one is good.
He's a consistent finisher close to the bucket. Hurdle's got great hands.
2 minutes left in the first.
Outside, Hero. Adebayo with the screen on Anunoby. Good on the triple. Butler's got 5.
When he's hitting that shot, this offense becomes scary, even more difficult to defend.
Keeps the defense guessing. They don't know who to try to take away.
Lowry deciding where to go with it here. Over in the corner, Hero. Passes it to Butler. And Fred Van Vliet is going to pick up a foul.
Fred Van Vliet.
That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
We've got 1:23 left to play in the first quarter. And a wide open look for Hero. No good from outside. Raptors trail by 3. Van Vliet outside. Misses the 3. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. Has to Love. Now Adebayo, covered by Barnes. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That was pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And last season, Bam Adebayo said it was disrespectful that he wasn't named a finalist for Defensive Player of the Year. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, no argument here. He's definitely an elite defender. Second team all defense, 3 years running. Great toughness and versatility.
Van Vliet with the bucket.
To counter the size deficiency, Van Vliet has developed an insane number of moves inside.
Outside Lowry. Kicks it out to Love. Here's Butler. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
And I know he was pleased with his foul shooting last year. How about 87% from the line?
And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Porter passes to Barton. And here is Achua. And Adebayo sends it back.
Huge block by Adebayo. Plays the game with aggression and shows no mercy.
And so it's the Miami Heat holding on to an 8-point.
Ladies and gentlemen,
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Miami?
Well, in my opinion, the way the three has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
And I also like how they're taking advantage of the defense being overly aggressive. We'll see if they can continue to get to the line.
And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. The wing set for them, Hero and Butler. Caleb Martin out there with Adebayo. And it's Vincent in at the point. Adebayo, and he can't extend the lead to double digits.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
So timeout called here, the first for Toronto. We know you need talent to win, Steve, so how critical is basketball IQ to winning at the highest level? How important is it in that equation?
Kevin, it's everything. A playoff series can turn on a single play. And the guys, you can tell the difference who has a high basketball IQ and an average IQ. It does make a difference.
Butler on the way. Porter with the steal. Butler with the steal. It's deflected. Here's Achua. The dunk by Achua.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Gray lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Hero finds Adebayo. Pass to Vincent. Just 5 on the clock. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
Looking at the Raptors roster, basically the entire squad is under 30. Their key players are extremely young, a great sign for the future.
The Heat leading by 8. Here's Butler. And he banks in the layup. Butler's got 12 in the game.
We've seen Jimmy Butler develop his game each season. Now a threat to take over.
Trent with the wide open look. And it's off from three-point range. Yeah, youth is on their side. And Smitty, since winning that title in 2019, the Raptors have totally turned over their squad.
Kawhi, Kyle Lowry, Serge Ibaka, all have left Toronto, Kevin, replaced with much younger players. Give Toronto's front office credit for retooling quickly.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Barton kicks to Trent. All by himself. Here's Butler. It's hauled in by Achua. Raptors trail by 13. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. A busy few years for Nick Nurse. In 2019, he helped lead the Raptors to the title, and he was the 2020 Coach of the Year. He says, it means a lot to me that this city and this country loves this team so much, and we can go out there and give them something to be proud of. Of course, Kevin, he's been a key part of that success. Thank you.
Maybe the single most important part of their success, DA. Thank you so much. Vincent, the pass to Butler. There's the drive. Does not find the target. That makes him 3 for 5. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for Toronto. They trail by 11. On the wing, Porter. Here's Trent. Barton, wide open, he fires. Buries the long-range jumper. Barton's got it back down to within single digits for the Raptors. And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
If you are the teacher, I need to hear you at your very loudest. Who plus one?
A different look for Miami. Yurtseven's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Cody Zeller comes in for Jimmy Butler. And it's Victor Oladipo in for Tyler Hero.
You know, a few guys know how to score like Gary Trent Jr. He can fill it up in any situation, firing off quality shots from inside or outside the arc.
Good save it. Shooting foul, and it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on. The Raptors are only a few years removed from its championship in 2019. Boy, a lot has changed since then.
A lot of change. Toronto is without some of the key pieces from that title team, and it wasn't that long ago. But, Greg, they haven't had to go through a full rebuild. There are some remaining parts.
Listen, the talent they have is still undeniable. And they've got a good mix of young up-and-comers and players in the prime of their career. Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response.
And known as a combo guard, Victor Oladipo has some point guard level passing skills in the body of a 2.
Trent kicks to Boucher. He's looking for Trent and finds him. Barton outside. Back to Trent. One-on-one here. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Oladipo misses. Raptors trail by 9.
Definitely got to use the clock here and get the last shot.
But you know, this is where your patience is tested. If you shoot too quickly, you give your opponent a chance to close out the quarter.
Here's Barton. And that one hits back iron.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it.
Thanks for the great interview, David.
Your Raptors. 18. The Heat. 27.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. We are seeing a tremendous game from Jimmy Butler.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. And Van Vliet out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Pirtle in its center, locking down the middle. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. The pass to Zeller. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Martin against Van Vliet. Oladipo outside. 6 to shoot. The Heat need to get a shot off. Good on the bucket. Zeller's got his first 2 points.
And Matador defense That's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
This is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Here's Vincent, covered by Van Vliet. Shakes him, hefty move, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. For Miami, they've been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8.
And a season ago at the charity stripe, this is a group that shot an impressive 81%.
Both shots good from the stripe. And of course, one of the league's longest tenured coaches, GA, is Eric Spoelstra. And he's having a Hall of Fame level career.
And you look at the ground he broke when he was first hired. Not only young, Spo was the first Asian American head coach in any of the 4 major North American sports league, and worked his way up from video coordinator.
Here's Van Vliet. Count it. Van Vliet's got his second basket. The Heat leading by 11. Here's Vincent. Outside for Martin. Passes to Vincent. Here's Zeller. Pass to Vincent. Anunoby against Oladipo. And Fred Van Vliet is going to pick up a foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. Here's Butler. He's got 12. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
A solid all-around player. Jimmy Butler understands the importance of sharing the ball with open guys.
Anunoby against Hero. That's good, and the Heat lead is cut down now to just 11 on the bucket from Anunoby.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Anunoby against Hero. Outside Butler. Just 5 to shoot. Outside Lowry. Pass to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Showing off the dynamic athleticism, Bam is no stranger to rocking the rim.
For 3, Van Vliet. It's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
It's been no doubt the veteran Kyle Lowry certainly possesses a lot of that wisdom at this stage of his career.
Greg, he's one of those guys that his teammates respect. A proven champion that plays with toughness and intelligence, and a big part of this team.
Hero on the wing. Adebayo down low. Hurdles there. Hero finds Butler. Lets it go with a 3. And again, Miami with the triple.
A capable shooter from there. Jimmy Butler knows when he should look to take these threes.
Van Vliet up top. Lowry covering. It's stolen by Lowry. Now here's Butler. He's got 15. Love outside. Good, and Butler gets the assist.
For 3.
Butler's got his 4th assist in this one.
One of the best catch and shooting big men we've ever seen, Kevin Love.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Barnes can't get it to go. And here are the Heat now. They're on a 14-4 run. Kicks it out to Love. Hero from long range. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's Anunoby. And the Raptors miss again.
And yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
Love, and the dunk by Love.
Assisted
Good
by
ball handler for a power forward. Love attacking on the drive.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the team.
Toronto calls timeout.
Here they are, your North Side.
16 seconds left to play in the 3rd. Here's Trent. And the layup falls.
Fights his way through the trees. Gary Trent Jr. with a nice finish.
Here's Hero. Yep, that one goes. Hero's got 8 points.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they stayed aggressive, and they have not let up.
And so it's Miami sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll get right back to the action when we return. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
So many good point guards in this league. So much responsibility comes with that position. That was a smart play.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. On the floor for Miami starting the 4th. At the guard spots, Lowry and Hero. Kevin Love out there with Jimmy Butler. And it's Adebayo in its center. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Smart ball handling from them in this one. Passing around to get ahead of the defense and putting it in the hands of ready shooters.
And they've also been steady from the three-point line and doing a good job creating room for their shooters and then converting.
Now Boucher hits the target from 18 feet.
When Boucher is on the court, it really helps your spacing. A big who can shoot the rock.
Love outside. Pass to Adebayo. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Raptors trail by 21. A few possessions into the 4th quarter, just over a minute played. It's stolen. And it's the Heat on the break. The finish rips down the breakaway slam.
An offensive-minded player. Tyler Hero is a sneaky player who runs the floor hard.
Trent against Oladipo. 3-pointer, Barton. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Here's Hero. And Boucher sends it back. Trent passes to Boucher. Butler with the steal. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
He's a dynamic scorer, but Jimmy Butler showing the ability to make plays for others.
Barton kicks to Trent. Over Oladipo. The pass to Boucher. Shot clock at 6. Back to Barton. Achua, no good. The Heat have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the 4th quarter started. Pass to Butler. Now Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Yeah, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. Passes it to Boucher. Back to Trent. The double clutch. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Love.
And when you talk about Chris Boucher, an impressive forward who brings a lot to the table.
And Boucher is one of those guys, Smitty, you love having in your rotation.
Kevin, he can score, rebound, and defend very well, and has shown a willingness to want to get better, which is something you love to see.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
Second team foul.
We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in.
Remaining in
And here's Love from the arc.
The long arm of the law, Boucher right on top of that shot.
Love, no luck. It's tipped, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Butler.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
And it's a completely new group for Toronto. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. 1:32 left in the fourth. Siakam against Butler. Back to Anunoby. Pocket 6. Down low and stolen by Love.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Heat.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Jimmy Butler.
Woo, he put on a clinic tonight. Terrific vision, sees the whole floor, and he hits guys in their spots with pinpoint dimes.
Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
Anunoby, no good. Siakam against Hero. No good on that one. And Toronto will go the other way with it. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Nobody near Barnes. The three-pointer, no good. Butler way outside. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Siakam, right side. 7-foot shot, and it's finished off inside by Anunoby.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need.
David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. Now for Greg Anthony.
into the back courts, Grant. They're both very talented.
Yeah, B.A., you know I love great guard play. And, of course, each team has some serious skills at that position. So expect a fast pace of play, lots of threes. It should be one heck of a matchup.
And here's the starting group for the New York Knicks. At the 4 and the 5, it's Randall and Robinson. Josh Hart is out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Barrett in at the 3. With the drive. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Excellent instincts from R.J. Barrett right there. Finds the gap, drives with confidence.
Siakam outside. Over to the left wing from deep Pirtle. Randall pulls down the board. And here's Brunson. It's stolen by Pirtle. Van Vliet, the pass to Anunoby. Now here's Pirtle. Lays it up and banks it in.
What you see is continued improvement in his ability to create for others. Great to see OG Anunoby make the open read. One thing that makes OG Anunoby unique in this league, his nationality.
I've heard OG say he hopes to inspire other British players.
Well, I think, B.A., he's proved that there's a road for them, right? Basketball is played all over the world, and all you need to do is find somebody to notice you. The NBA certainly becomes more international every year.
Pirtle, nice dish, and the layup goes down. Pirtle's got his second basket.
Well, this is the expectation for Jakob Pirtle. His scoring in the post has to be there for him.
Randall with it, and it's Anunoby picking him up, and it's out of bounds to the Knicks. New York will retain possession. Sims, he's checked in for Barrett.
Jericho Sims.
And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. Randall against Siakam. And it's Randall with the jam.
Boy, how about the awareness from the big man? We think of Mr. Robinson as a shot blocker. What a pretty pass.
Van Vliet against Brunson. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Siakam outside. Clock at 6. And Siakam with the jam.
Well, the athletic ability of Pascal Siakam with a little sauce there.
Pass to Sims. Outside for Randall. The 3. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Brunson against Van Vliet. Now Pirtle.
2 minutes left in the first. 2 minutes.
Anunoby on the wing. Van Vliet outside. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Boy, what a nifty move from Fred Van Vliet. Works so hard on the handle. So tough.
Outside Hart. Here's Randall. Back to Hart. Outside for Randall. Jacks up a 3. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Randall. Well, for the Knicks, what's it going to take to bring them back to the glory days?
Oh, that's a loaded question, B.A. But first of all, a superstar would certainly help. They haven't really had one for quite some time. If they can either develop or attract an elite all-star player, that would be a start to turning this New York franchise around and becoming possibly a contender.
Back to Pirtle. Here's Siakam. Nails the wide-open jumper.
His vision is excellent for his center. You see it in the assist from Pirtle. He has got such great awareness of his teammates' movements.
Now here's Brunson. Now quiet so far offensively. Searching for his first points of the game. To the inside. To the left wing. Doesn't go that time. Some solid defense from Van Vliet. The Raptors have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
No good on the free throw.
For your Raptors, Koloko. 2 shots.
He hits the second from the line. And we've got 28 seconds left in the first quarter here. Outside Brunson. Inside. Here's Sims. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
Anunoby against Hart. Van Vliet outside. Robinson with a steal. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's the Raptors.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Raptors,
And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Toronto.
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
Pascal Siakam out there with Jakob Poeltl. Then it's Fred Van Vliet. Then it's OG Anunoby. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. A chance here to catch up with Ali from the sideline.
Well, guys, Pascal Siakam's play had dipped for a while after he got the big bag. He said, it was like you got the max contract, but are you the guy? That's something I really struggled with. But there's still another level that I can get to, and I see myself as an all-star, and there's a lot more to unleash. Brian?
Yeah, just now entering his prime, Ali. Thank you. Randall outside. It's stolen by Poeltl. Outside Anunoby. He takes it in. Good. And Van Vliet gets the assist. Anunoby's got his first 2 points.
Well, you love the unselfishness of Fred Van Vliet. This guy is so good recognizing when his teammates are open.
Randall finds Hart. Randall right side for 3. It's not going to go for him. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way.
And when you look at Van Vliet on the floor, you would think he gets targeted on defense. But for a player his size, he more than holds his own.
No coverage that time. Van Vliet's got 5 points.
Well, I mean, listen, Fred Van Vliet, you can practically close his eyes. That's how comfortable he is out on the arc.
Hart passes to Robinson. Here's Sims. Randall right side. Shot clock at 5. Over Siakam. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Yeah, Mitchell Robinson, if you fail to get a body on him, he will go to the offensive glass and make you pay.
Siakam with a screen on Brunson. Van Vliet with it. Hart covering. Anunoby against Brunson. The kick out to Van Vliet. Lots of room. And another basket for Toronto. And Van Vliet, a very solid defender at his position, Grant.
Not great length, but strong as any, BA. I mean, he has great hands to bother the ball handler and great defensive IQ that makes the most of his athleticism.
Siakam, pass to Anunoby. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
Well, brought up in an unselfish system, Pascal Siakam takes great pride keeping his teammates involved.
It's Hart on the wing, and the call will be against Fred Van Vliet. That's his first foul of the game.
first personal foul. First team foul.
So it's the Knicks now. They trail by 9, and there's a whistle. That goes on Pascal Siakam. That's his first foul of the game.
His first personal foul. Second team foul.
3 minutes of action thus far in the second. Brunson finds Randall, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession.
You see his active hands knocking that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
To the middle. Back to Robinson. Nifty move. And you listen to the great defenders. They talk about disrupting the rhythm of a score. Doris. How do they accomplish that?
I think it can occur, Brian, in any number of ways. The first thought you have, obviously, is being physical, obviously within the rules. You can try to deny touches. You can try to deny spots on the floor that players are trying to get to. It can also be psychological. Try to get under the skin of the offensive player you're contending with. Listen, if you're that wide open, you have to take the shot, even if it's not your favorite.
Anunoby. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. They'll pin that one on Julius Randle.
OG Anunoby is tremendously athletic, and when he plays with this level of aggression, it's hard not to foul him.
And it's hard to overstate the impact OG Anunoby has on defense, Grant.
Hey, BA, an absolute terror on the wings. I mean, he has great length, moves well, just one of the best one-on-one perimeter defenders in the league.
Will it go? It's tipped. And now the Raptors on the break. Here's Siakam. And Siakam with the slam.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Brunson passes to Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Mitchell Robinson understands how to position himself and turn the lights out. Makes that easy.
Van Vliet against Brunson. Here's Siakam. He has 6. 6 to shoot. Oh, got a piece of it. Randle with a steal. Hard with it, and it's Anunoby picking him up. Hard goes in. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
His second personal foul.
The first free throw is good. A line change here for Toronto. A big group substitution here for New York. Hardenstein, he's checked in for Robinson. Toppin comes in for Sims. Grimes, he's checked in for Julius Randle. And it's Derrick Rose in for Brunson. Pass to Barnes. Outside for Porter. Let's go with a 3. And the Raptors, another 3.
You can see Porter's confidence building steadily. The catch-and-shoot jumper becoming a real weapon.
Here's Grimes. And the Knicks miss again. All right, Allie, thanks for that.
Your Raptors, 29. The Knicks, 15.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And one guy's been getting it done, Fred Van Vliet.
Yeah, he's kind of been the floor general for them tonight. A lot of assists for him.
I don't know that you necessarily think of him as someone who's going to create for others, but boy, all night he's been willing to make the extra pass.
And on the floor for Tom Thibodeau as we get into the second half. Derrick Rose is out there with Emmanuel Quickly. Then there's Isaiah Hartenstein. Then it's Obi Toppin. And it's Grimes in at the small forward position. No team has had to make more sacrifices than Toronto during the pandemic.
You are right about that, BA. I mean, they had to change their home base to Tampa. In essence, they spent an entire season on the road. It was tough for everyone, but the Raptors faced some big challenges.
Yeah, we know this about Scotty Barnes. He has a team-first mindset, finds the open player in that instance.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks so much, Brian. Well, the Knicks trying to find their way back to the playoffs. Coach Tom Thibodeau said, you can't look backwards and you can't look too far down the road. You just have to take a look at today, lock into what we have to do, and focus on how we can be better. Back to you.
No shortcuts to greatness, Allie. Thanks for that. Trent's shot is off. For New York, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Pass to Toppin, shoots over Young. Rose with it. Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
The Raptors' shooting has been on another level. 68% for the game. Trent with it, picked up by Rose. Toppin with a double team, and a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. Outside for Porter. Back to Barnes. Outside Porter. Quickly against Young. Over Rose. Goes back up. Trent outside. Outside Porter. Pass to Barnes. The Raptors need to get off a shot. On the wing quickly. Guarded by Young. And it's quickly with a miss.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Here's Trent. And here's Barnes. Outside Young. And he knocks down the 10-footer. And the Raptors lead by 18.
Boy, masterful work from Thaddeus Young. He's got such tremendous length down there.
Quickly from outside. And Young pulls it down.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Rose outside. Offensive rebound. And Hartenstein gets it to go.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
Back to Barnes. Puts up a three. Drains the triple. Barnes has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Barnes against Quickly. He shoots. Rose can't connect. On offense, here come the Raptors. They're on a 12-4 run. And Young slams it in.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession. How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Outside Barnes. Pass to Achua. Achua with the dunk.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
The Knicks have gone cold here in this third quarter. Just 3 of 9. Quickly from outside. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
And some changes here for the Raptors. There's 42 seconds left in the third.
Oh, man, take a look at that one. Just a textbook alley.
Beautifully done. He served it up on a platter. From deep, Rose. Tipped. Throws it up high. And the dunk by Pirtle.
I think this guy's a threat to throw it down every time Pirtle gets his hands on the ball. This guy has tremendous size and takes advantage.
Quickly from outside. And they recover it. Here's Hartenstein. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first personal.
Good whistle there.
And the first one at the line is good.
At the line for the Knicks.
And that's good as he hits both shots. Van Vliet outside. Van Vliet on the wing. And 3/4 of play in the books. This one's all but over already. It's the Raptors. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. We've got Fred Van Vliet, Pascal Siakam out there with Jakob Poeltl. Then it's OG Anunoby. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for the Raptors.
Well, the defense looks helpless trying to contain them in the open floor, and they've continued to exploit this advantage.
Another thing I thought they did well was pressure. They forced a ton of turnovers, turned those opportunities into points.
Quickly from outside. He's off on that one. Oh, nice D from Anunoby. Toronto's gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. Crafty move. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his first
It's going to go on Emmanuel quickly, and he makes the first.
One of the things you have to think about with the New York Knicks, there are quality pieces here. Julius Randle and R.J. Barrett are very capable wings. Mitchell Robinson is a big-time presence in the middle of the paint. The struggle, guys, has been for them putting all these pieces together.
Anunoby for 3. And Grimes pulls it down. New York shooting poorly at only 28%. Toppin passes to Rose. Some solid defense from Van Vliet. The Outdoors having the pieces fit and being able to find consistent success has eluded the Knicks.
Right, some of that has been a bit out of their control, but there does seem to be this constant tinkering. As they search for something that really works for them, they've got to figure this out. Knicks fans are long-suffering.
From deep, Rose. That shot, no good. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. The 3 is up. The Knicks pull it in. Hartenstein's got his 4th rebound in this one. Quickly from outside. Rebound by the Raptors.
After the strong first half, this guy has not been the same, and largely a no-show right here.
And here's Siakam for 3. Offensive board. The kick out to Van Vliet. Lets a 3 fly. Hits a 3-pointer.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Size, explosion. He's a dangerous finisher, and we saw it right there.
Van Vliet against Rose. Pass to Pirtle. Van Vliet outside. 6 on the shot clock. From outside, off the mark.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Grimes' shot is off.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
Back to Van Vliet. And that one is hammered home.
He turns the offensive board into a big slam.
Wow, he was so well positioned there. Credit his anticipation. Quickly passes to Toppin. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on OG Anunoby.
This guy is so good when he's attacking on the interior and looking to draw contact. Obi Toppin getting to his game.
And he sinks the second.
One of the things I love the most about the success of the Toronto Raptors is how much the game of basketball has grown over the 25 years. Let's remember, there was a very lukewarm reception when they first arrived. Well, boy, have they made Toronto a basketball hotbed.
Anunoby finds Van Vliet. 3-pointer off the mark. For New York, they've got 1 out of 6 shots to fall in this final quarter. Not ideal. And it's out of bounds. That one off Pirtle. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the 4th. And remember, basketball was invented by a Canadian, Dr. Naismith. And the first ever NBA game, back in 1946, was played here in Toronto.
That's a fact, BA, that I don't think casual fans really know. It took 73 years for the first NBA Finals game to be played in Canada, but basketball has taken root, and boy, you can see and feel the impact of that throughout the NBA.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Raptors.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And they got a lot of great solo efforts tonight, but probably none bigger than the performance of Fred VanVleet.
No doubt he came to play tonight. This guy has been aggressive and effective.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. Pass to Pirtle. Back to VanVleet. Elbow shot. That one a little long. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. And here's Toppin from the arc. Hits the trifecta.
Boy, not lacking confidence off the bounce. Toppin puts it on the deck. Green light to go on the pull-up jumper.
Outside Anunoby. Pass to Pirtle. So it's the Raptors winning this one easily. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll do it, folks.
that are known for their half-court offenses. You're not going to see either side get out and run very often.
No, they love to slow it down. They love to come down and set the table for what they want to run. And the interesting thing, Kevin, is they've got a ton of options that they can trick defenders into thinking something's coming that's not. So this little chess match is going to be a good one.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. The forward spots will be Barrett and Randall. Jalen Brunson out there with Josh Hart. And it's Robinson in at center. Now, here is Robinson, and the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Barrett against Butler. 5 on the clock. Pass to Brunson. Randall outside. Off target from outside. And while we've got a moment, I'd send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, Kevin, I did have a chance to catch up with Tom Thibodeau. He said a primary concern is to prevent those easy three-point looks from outside. He said closing out hard on the shooters is going to be the key. If they don't bother the shooters, he said, it's going to be a very long 4 quarters. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Devising a strategy to take away that three-point shot. Now here's Randall. Back to Brunson. Barrett for 3. And no good that time. Now the Heat take it the other way. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lowry. First quarter, just over a minute played. Randall passes to Brunson. Robinson controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Mitchell Robinson, one of those guys who you could be blocking out, but it's just not enough with that length.
Outside Butler. Back to Lowry. Shoots the 3. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. New York's gone 0 of 2 from deep here.
And winning has become more consistent in Miami than ever. Jimmy Butler was acquired, made it all the way to the finals in his first year, and have steadily won games each season.
Now here's Butler. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Jalen Brunson. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Good ball movement here by the Heat. A shot by Lowry. Wide open. Again, the miss by the Heat. And with the Heat, GA, they've been a consistent force in the Eastern Conference.
Kevin, lots of talent up and down that roster, from stars like Butler all the way down to the role players. This is just a solid team. And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Tries the spin move. Butler kicks to Love. Barrett against Butler. It's rebounded by Barrett. The Knicks leading by 3. Randall finds Barrett. Back to Randall, and stolen by Love. To the middle. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Now you try your best defensively to push Bam away from the rim. That's easier said than done.
Now the pass to Barrett. Now Hart. 1:58 left here in the first quarter. And Robinson throws it down hard.
Well, he's a physical big down low, and I think he expects this kind of traffic around him as Mitchell Robinson comes through.
Passes it to Butler. Over Barrett. Here's Adebayo. Another shot. Robinson with the block.
Such good instincts from Robinson there to throw that one away.
New York is gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. It's Hart on the wing with the shot. No good off the front iron. The Heat trail by 3.
And I love watching Mitchell Robinson play. He brings a physicality to the center position with that 7-foot, 240-pound frame.
Now here's Love. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Adebayo. And he converts the layup.
A good job by Tyler just finding the open teammate and showing some good awareness.
Now Brunson. He kicks to Randall. 46 seconds left here in the opening quarter. They get the rebound. Second shot opportunity. Brunson. And he can't bank that one in. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Heat. They trail by 1. Lowry with the ball. Brunson picks him up. And a wide open look for Hero. Good, and Butler gets the assist.
Tyler Hero ready to pull the trigger at any time.
Brunson against Lowry. Hart the pass to Barrett. Hart kicks to Brunson. 6 on the shot clock. Randall finds Brunson. Takes the 3. And the rejection by Love. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Miami ahead, up 2.
Your Heat Youth Dance Team. Here comes the Heat.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Miami, guys.
Well, the coaches preach ball movement, and we saw exactly why in that first quarter.
Well, everybody just feeling the energy of the basketball as they moved it around, and lots of hands were touching it.
Here are the 5 New York has to start here in the second. Randall and Robinson will be the inside pair. Hart is out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Barrett at the small forward. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, guys. Growing up, Mitchell Robinson didn't play basketball, but a 7-inch growth spurt in the 8th grade changed things. He fell to the 36th pick overall in 2018, but his physical tools have made him a presence. One key to his success, he says, just run the floor. If you're the first man down the court, you can get the ball. Kevin, that sounds pretty simple to me.
It does to me, too. Keep it simple and use that athleticism. David, thanks.
Well, Randall can get up there with the best of them. It's a quick move.
Oladipo finds Butler. The kick out to Oladipo. Out to the right wing. Driving inside. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. New York shooting just 29% in this game. They are not a pretty sight out there offensively. Randall outside. Dishes it to Robinson. And finish off by Robinson.
And that's a strength of Mitchell Robinson's game, a force in the paint.
Miami trailing. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Oladipo, the pass to Hero. And he drives in. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2. You know, it seems like we're seeing more teams, Brent, use zone defense these days. Not too long ago, zone was almost non-existent in the league.
Well, Kevin, you couldn't play zone. Even though there were zone principles in man-to-man defense, it used to be an illegal defense to set up in a 2-3 zone that you see teams doing nowadays. I'm very interested if the league does, in fact, do away with illegal defense and allow coaches to use whatever defensive scheme they need to do to slow up their opposition. It might do something in terms of producing more shots so we don't get stagnation with just threes all the time. We'll see if that happens.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Josh Hart. That's his first foul.
Personal foul.
The Heat making a switch here. Martin's checked in.
Now in the game.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Oladipo, the pass to Zeller. Good ball movement here by Miami. Clock is at 3. Here's Hero. Stolen by Robinson. Here's Randall, and stolen by Zeller. Oladipo taking his time here. And it's Martin that time on the assist by Oladipo. Martin's got the lead up to 2 now for the Heat. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Miami.
And just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand.
And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can
The previous play is under review.
the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels he's putting the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
A different look for Miami. Yurtseven's checked in for Bam Adebayo. And Vincent subbed in for Tyler Hero. And Greg, in the era of positionless basketball, Mitchell Robinson is an old school center, isn't he?
Yeah, during his first 4 years in the league, Robinson didn't attempt a single three. Has led the league in shooting percentage, so Mitchell knows his role.
And they pick up 2. Yurtseven's got his first points in this one.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Here's Randall. Here's Robinson. Nifty move. And the dunk by Robinson.
That's going to be a big morale booster.
And you know what? It could come down to those second chance buckets when it's all said and done today.
Well, especially in a close game, every possession matters.
Oladipo for 3. The Knicks pull it in. And here's Brunson. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
Oh, that's nuts. Randall getting up there, turning a little bit, and putting on a bit of a show here.
54 seconds left now here in the second. Pass to Yurtseven. Outside, Martin. Pass to Vincent. And finished off by Martin.
Go into the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Brunson the pass to Hart. Outside for Randall. Over Zeller. Here's Robinson. That one a little long.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
Outside, Martin. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And now a 4-point Heat lead.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Brunson. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. All right, David, thank you. We'll be...
Miami Heat, 19. The Knicks, 15.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Well, you have to like what you're seeing, guys, from Mitchell Robinson.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Yeah, we'll see if the double teams start to come here in the second half to make them adjust offensively. But he's going to keep going at it.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. They've got Vincent, Galen Martin out there with Cody Zeller. Then there's Victor Oladipo. And it's Yurtseven in at the 5.
And it's been a rough stretch for the New York Knicks, a team that has only had a handful of playoff appearances in the last 20 years.
Outside Rose. Drives to the hoop. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
How about the clever move by Rose? He somehow manages to get around the contact and finish.
The Heat making a switch here. Heroes checked in. The Knicks are trying to get back to being competitive, GA, but it has been difficult, hasn't it?
They haven't been able to attract top-level talent for quite some time, which is surprising when you consider this big market and the status this franchise has within the city.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him, and that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
from long range. And it's Grimes with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
New York moving the ball around. The kick out to Rose. Here's Vincent. He's covered by Rose. Here's Martin. And there's the pass to Yurtsevin. And that one is hammered home.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Takes it inside. Shot by Grimes. No good. Stolen away. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
They've worked hard to get this lead. Can't start giving up easy slams all of a sudden.
Yeah, GA, that's right. And that was easy. Gift wrap for him.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
Hero passes to Yurtsevin. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Execution with pace, that's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
Driving the lane, and the dunk by Zeller.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it.
Well, we know how Tyler Hero is a bucket, but still lots of room for growth. Last season, the 6th Man of the Year winner. He really did struggle, though, in the postseason.
Passes it to Quickly. Off target with his 3. The Heat leading by 6. Pass to Yurtsevin. Here's Vincent. He's covered by Rose. Hero passes to Martin. Now, here's Yurtsevin. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Well, recognizing the size mismatch and then turns it into an easy basket there. They've got to do a better job with defensive help.
Here's Grimes, covered by Martin. On the wing quickly. Pass to Hartenstein. Over Yurtsevin. Hartenstein can't get it to go.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Kicks it out to Hero. Good on the three-point shot. Hero's got the lead up to 11 now for Miami.
Producing from behind the arc, that is huge stuff from Tyler Hero.
Quickly the pass to Rose. Here's Hartenstein. Quickly with it. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Shot to stop the run. And that one is off.
We're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Vincent the pass to Yurtsevin. Outside Hero. And it's nails the buzzer beater.
And now they are fine.
Tyler Hero has been leading the charge for the Miami Heat. He ends up dropping in 2 from distance, making a difference from long range in this one. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And on the floor for New York here in the 4th. The forward spots will be Barrett and Randall. Jalen Brunson out there with Hart, and it's Robinson in at the center position.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Outside for Randall. And the pass to Hart. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Well, Randall, when he has the ball in his hands, aware that there might be an open teammate. That time he found him.
Lowry against Brunson. Outside Hero. Now here's Butler. T right on him. A special move before the shot. Butler's got 4 points this quarter.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
And the shot goes in. And that's 10 points for Mitchell Robinson.
Well, Robinson staying with the shot. I feel there was definite contact on the play, so not easy to get that one to go down.
Hero with it. Brunson picks him up. Lowry from outside. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got 4 rebounds in this game. Up top, Hart. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson. Brunson's got his 4th assist in this one. Lowry looking around. Outside Butler. And there's the drive. And slam dunk by Butler.
Defense just clearing out there as Butler on the drive, playing very physical with the ball.
And Hart has it in the corner. Sinks the triple.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Lowry against Brunson. Well, wide open look for Love. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Brunson kicks to Hart. And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Butler passes to Love. And here's Lowry. Here's Hero. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
And every bit of the body control right there for Adebayo out there, going right through the contact.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Miami.
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot?
Well, they've also put an emphasis on driving inside in this game. The defense hasn't been able to stop them from finding those gaps.
Butler passes to Love. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
That's a nice touch from Kevin Love. When he's deep inside like that, he's adept at guiding those shots home with a soft touch.
Randall from outside. And Barrett slams it in.
Oh, and this is some serious showmanship. Loving that tomahawk right there.
Greg, he came with force, and that's not just about getting 2 points. That was sending, I think, a message. Butler kicks to Lowry. Up against Randall. Outside Butler. The Knicks pull it in. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Three-pointer, Randall. And another 3 for New York.
Man, that's tough. Those are the kind of plays when Randall can knock down a 3-point shot, just how much he's going to open up.
Right side, Butler. Hero with it. Robinson picks him up. Kicks it out to Hero. And Adebayo throws it down.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for Miami.
This was a physical game.
Yeah, I mean, they were aware of the rotations defensively and were able to attack the rim.
And a lot of players tonight helped contribute to this performance, but in particular, a real good game it was for Tyler Hero.
Just knows how to fill it up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. Nobody that they assigned to him could really get a handle on him.
Brunson kicks to Hart. And Barrett slams it in.
It's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
Passes it to Butler. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay. All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony.
And so off the tip, it's Toronto. So let's take a look at the starters for the Toronto Raptors. The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. OG Anunoby out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Pirtle in at the 5.
He's heady, he's unselfish. All VanVleet does is make winning plays. It's rare for an undrafted player to make an impact, but Fred VanVleet has earned his spot in the league. The sixth man on a title team back in 2019, and he's become an all-star.
Now here's Love. 5 to shoot. Lowry finds Love. And the 3 off target. VanVleet with it. Down low. And then Siakam with the jam.
And that's what you love seeing from your bigs. Siakam leaving no room for error with the jam.
Well, Smitty, VanVleet's become an all-star. Is he the best undrafted player in the NBA, you think?
Well, B.A., Ben Wallace is the standard. A multiple-time Defensive Player of the Year winner. Champions like Bruce Bowen and Udonis Haslem, they're right up there. But Fred VanVleet has a chance when it's all said and done to be the best.
Adebayo
continues to develop as a playmaker. It's nice to see Tyler Hero create for others.
Lowry against VanVleet. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Toronto grabs the miss.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
VanVleet, the pass to Barnes. Pass to Pirtle. Tries again. Nice work on the boards, paying off with a basket.
Got to be on the lookout for Pirtle crashing the glass, using his body to wreck the defense on the boards.
Lowry, the pass to Hero. Butler with the ball. And it's Anunoby picking him up. And that one is stuffed right through.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
Lowry against VanVleet. Stolen by Hero. And here's the fast break. Love for 3. Sinks it from distance.
And Love had his feet set. Was ready and waiting to knock that one down.
Smitty, it can be pretty impressive to watch this Miami squad go to work on the offensive end.
Yes, B.A., the reason why they have a bunch of talented shooters, that's for certain. But they also pay attention to the little things, like grabbing offensive boards and moving the ball around.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Lowry, the pass to Hero. Outside for Butler. Outside Love. Fires from deep. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Love's got 6.
So many players who are stretch fours are now growing into stretch fives. Kevin Love, with his versatility, he can do both.
Now here's Van Vliet. Kicks it out to Anunoby. The 3. Adebayo grabs the board. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. To the paint. Kicks it to Hero. Pass to Love. Clock at 6. Adebayo from long range. That shot off. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. Van Vliet on the wing. He's guarded by Lowry. The drive by Van Vliet. Here's Pirtle. Goes back up. Siakam against Butler. Van Vliet left side. Knocks it down from distance. 5 points in the game.
Elevating his playmaking over time, Siakam recognizes when his teammates have clean looks.
Butler passes to Lowry. Here's Love. Hero outside. Here's Lowry. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. And it's in there.
A solid all-around player, Jimmy Butler understands the importance of sharing the ball with open guys.
Van Vliet against Lowry. Van Vliet, the pass to Siakam. Barnes in the post. Butler covering. Fast break. Here come the Heat. Butler on the wing. Nice move. And it's good. But hang on here. The officials may want to take a look at it on the replay monitor. And indeed, they're
the previous play is under
certain he beat the buzzer.
Tough call to make in real time. I mean, good thing they can go and slow it down and look at it again, because this is so important.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And after reviewing the play, it looks like they're overturning the call here. That basket is good. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. It's the Heat up 3. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Heat.
They're unselfish. They're passing the ball well, setting up teammates, playing team basketball, and their focus.
Another area they've excelled in is the points in the paint. They've been able to gouge the interior defense so far in this one.
On the wing, it'll be Hero and Butler. Cody Zeller is out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Vincent in at the 1 spot. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Anunoby's got his first 3 points of the game. And defense is now all about switching. Smitty, when you played, would you rather be switched onto a big inside or onto a smaller, quicker player on the perimeter?
Easy answer for me, BA. I would definitely love to be switched on a little guy and use my size and strength. Obviously, they'll have the advantage with the quickness, but I do not want to get bruised up by those big guys. You know, with a strong presence, great toughness, Jimmy Butler has a major effect on the culture of your team.
Van Vliet outside. Kicks it out to Siakam. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one. Bam Adebayo gives his team.
And they're not happy with the call here. The coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA...
The previous play is under review.
Policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Here's Van Vliet. He's got 5. Siakam outside. Pirtle with a screen on Zeller. Siakam with it. Zeller covering. Barnes passes to Siakam. The kick out to Van Vliet. 5 on the clock. From outside the arc. Jimmy Butler with a rebound. Miami trailing. And he commits the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Second team foul.
And here are the Heat now. Back to Adebayo.
Gotta love the way Pirtle defended that shot, closing out on shooters and making them think twice.
Inside, tipped. Here's Vincent. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Here's Zeller. Back to Adebayo. Pass to Zeller. Ooh, here's Zeller. Slams it home. Already 7 lead changes. These teams are really going after each other.
It's been a brutal game to play, but a fun one to watch.
To the wing, right side. Zeller against Siakam. Fires it. 4 on the clock. Van Vliet misses. The Heat with the lead.
The Raptors are taking a patient approach. They understand to get back to a championship level, they've got to grow from within.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, BA.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Van Vliet outside. To the inside. Siakam draws the double. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That's on Jimmy Butler. And despite setting their sights on the future, Smitty, last season the Raptors still claim the 5th seed in the East.
Exceeding expectations, that's what they do. And with their great player development program, they have every reason to believe they'll continue to improve.
Love is checked in for Miami. Lowry comes in for Vincent. And the call will be against Fred Van Vliet. That's his first foul of the game. The Heat making a switch here. Your 7's checked in.
Now in the game.
1:44 left in the half. Love passes to your 7. Hero outside. Pass to Lowry. Shot clock at 5. The drive by Butler. That one is off. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes.
That 2021 draft class was stacked with talent. You look at a guy like Scotty Barnes. He went 4th overall, a player any team would love to have.
You know what sticks out with Barnes is his versatility on both ends of the court.
BA, let's talk about the defensive end. He is disruptive. He has a 7'3" wingspan, and he can guard 1 through 5. Offensively, he can handle, pass, and score. The sky is the limit for Scotty Barnes, BA.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Jimmy Butler's focus is all on team success. In fact, his agent said whenever he calls Jimmy to congratulate him on personal accolades, like All-NBA team, for example, Jimmy hangs up in his face before he can finish the sentence. Ryan, for Butler, there's only one prize that really matters.
Yeah, he's a rare breed, Allie, for sure. Thanks for that. Here's Siakam. Miami grabs the miss. End of quarter management here. They can go 2 for 1.
Make the math work in your favor.
What a physical play from Butler, going for a dunk and jamming it right in on top of the defense.
Siakam, pass to Barnes. 24 seconds left in the first half. Here's Anunoby. Excellent D there from Hero. The Heat have gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. And it's Butler with the jam.
An incredibly determined player. Butler is very hard to stop. Jimmy plays the game with passion.
Van Vliet finds Anunoby. Barnes in the post. And a pretty tightly contested game here. Allie, as always, thank
Miami Heat, 24. The Raptors, 22.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Man, what can you say? Pascal Siakam, an impressive effort here today.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
So for Toronto right now, Otto Porter is out there with Gary Trent. Then there's Achua. Then it's Thaddeus Young. Here's your 7. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Drawing so much attention, Oladipo rotates the ball to the open man. Now, guys, when you think about this Miami Heat team, you hear a lot of talk about their ability to score. But how about the way they play on both ends of the floor?
Here's Trent. Oladipo with a block. And it's Vincent off the drive. And the layup is good off the glass. And the Heat lead by 7.
And they're playing rock-solid basketball right now. Really starting to see that lead grow.
They have just nailed their halftime adjustments. That's for sure. They don't want to have to sweat this one out. They're looking to pull away.
Zellers checked in for Miami. Toronto has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Defensively, this Heat team was top 3 in points allowed per game and top 5 in defensive efficiency last year.
You know, B.A., that's something that surely isn't talked about enough. And when they're not having their best shooting night, they'll suffocate you on the defensive end.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Goes up at the stripe. With the floater. Oladipo outside. Down low. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Oladipo outside. 5 to shoot. Zeller. Basket is good with the setup from Oladipo. And it's a 9-point Miami lead.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain the upper hand.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
Martin, the pass to Oladipo. Back to Martin. Pass to Oladipo. Porter with the steal. Achua with it to halt the run. And he lays it up and in. Achua's got his first basket.
Gary Trent Jr., his teammate, was so open, he could have passed it with his eyes closed.
Oladipo against Porter. Here's Vincent. Back to Oladipo. Pass to your 7. Porter with the steal. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Right side Young. Achua with a screen on Martin. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Zeller high post. Achua with a steal. Martin against Young. And Young slams it in.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
But the truth is, those type of plays are going to happen. You just have to regroup mentally and get back to work.
Pass to Zeller. Now here's Oladipo. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And looking at Victor Oladipo, it looked like he was breaking out and going to be a star for a long time. But he's battled many injuries.
And Oladipo is desperate to prove he can be a reliable part of a team's rotation.
It's been tough with all the injuries, BA, but he's capable of brushing those off and getting back to business. He's very motivated to prove the doubters wrong.
A line change here for Toronto. The kick out to Van Vliet. Anunoby on the wing. 6 to shoot. Good. And Van Vliet gets the assist. Anunoby's got 6.
This is one of the best aspects of Anunoby's game. Let someone else initiate, you finish the job.
Pass to Zeller. Here's Oladipo. To the wing on the left. To the middle. Barnes against Martin. Here's Zeller. Second chance effort. Here's Vincent, guarded by Van Vliet. Martin outside. Timeout called. The Heat.
Called for the Heat. Time to turn up the Heat.
A line change here for Miami. And Smitty, the Toronto Raptors, the lone Canadian team in the NBA. They take great pride in that.
Since the Grizzlies relocated to Memphis in 2001, Canada has belonged to the Raptors. BA, you can tell they take pride in this. They don't just represent the city of Toronto, but the entire country.
Get ready to get hyped, defense.
And it's the Heat with the ball. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Down low. Deflects the pass. Outside Barnes. Anunoby against Hero. And that's a foul. Called on OG Anunoby. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
We got to see that one again. That block was all-out effort.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
And Toronto calls time here. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
And he converts the layup. And now just a 2-point Miami lead.
If you're OG Anunoby, it's about staying healthy. You already know if you're healthy and whole, you can be successful.
Butler against Barnes. And here's Butler. Here he goes. Can't get it to fall. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. It's the Heat. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. Lowry and Hero are the backcourt. Kevin Love out there with Jimmy Butler. And it's Adebayo in at center. That's the group of the game for the Heat.
Showing off the dynamic athleticism. Bam is no stranger to rocking the rim.
Up top, Anunoby. And he gets it to go.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
I don't think he expected to get that good of a look. Poor communication defensively.
Hero outside. And there's the call. It's on Bam Adebayo. That's his first foul.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Toronto has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Pirtle with a screen on Lowry. Van Vliet, the pass to Pirtle. No! They're unable to get the tying basket there. The Heat with the lead. Outside Love. Oh, deflected. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
We've talked about it. Be ready when your number's called. OG Anunoby's very accountable, and he's been very active on the offensive end.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. Here's Sevens checked in for Love. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Eric Spoelstra said to the team. This is anyone's game. So he told them, stay aggressive, stay hungry. We can't afford to let up on the energy out there. He's hoping they'll finish with a flurry. Guys?
Thank you for that, Allie. Here's Butler. Hurdle with the block.
Gotta love the shot blocking ability of Purtle. Wonderful timing right there.
Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball. Miami calls timeout.
Miami calls timeout. Fans, please give a big round of applause.
Well, the great ones make their mark in the playoffs, and Jimmy Butler has certainly done that. Some Herculean performances when the chips were down.
And granted, last year's playoffs, Jimmy Butler became the first player since Jordan to offer multiple 40-point, 4-steal games in a single series.
And in 2020, the third player ever to record a 40-point triple-double in the finals. I mean, just legendary stuff.
Van Vliet, the pass to Siakam. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Butler on the wing. The shot misses. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes. The Raptors with a lead. Here's Van Vliet. The rebound by Lowry.
He liked to have that one back. That's easy money.
Butler with the ball. He's picked up by Purtle. Back to Butler. Pass to Hero. It's stolen by Barnes. Siakam outside. Anunoby on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Got a piece of it. And so the ball out of bounds. Anunoby touched it last.
Yeah, just not on the same page. Unfortunate, wasted possession.
The Heat making a switch here. Oladipo's checked in. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Butler up top. He's guarded by Barnes. To win the drought. And Butler with the lay-in.
You need a big basket, you turn to Jimmy Butler. He's the first option in their offense.
And Toronto calls time here.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
The Raptors making a switch here. Chua's checked in. .146 left in the game. Kicks it out to Anunoby. On the take. Siakam outside. Pass to Achua. Just 5 to shoot. He hits the first one, and that gives him a lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 2-point ball game.
Huge free throws right there. He's able to put them on top with those makes.
Oladipo, the pass to Butler. Pass to Yurt 7. Butler with the ball. Achua defending. Back to Butler. And it's Toronto with a rebound.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
Now Achua. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by Jimmy Butler. It's stolen by Barnes. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, BA. Not sure what got into it.
Good on the first. And that makes it a 3-point lead.
Scotty Barnes is a natural leader, someone that wants to take important shots for his team.
Nice job extending the lead and making this a 2-possession game now.
Miami calls timeout. They're trailing by 4. 40 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Kevin Love checked in for Miami. "36 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Adebayo passes to Hero. The three-pointer off the mark.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Outside Anunoby. Pass to Siakam. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to be on Kevin Love.
Such an important part of what this team does. A lot of weight on Siakam here.
And so both free throws good. And it's a 6-point ball game.
Put a bow on this one. His composure at the line effectively ends it.
Adebayo with a steal. Offline. So the Raptors win it. This was a hard rally. Thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight.
attacked the glass, rebounding. So that stat, Greg, could end up being a deciding factor here tonight.
There aren't going to be any free second chances tonight. These squads need to be ready to get physical and fight for every single possession.
Here are the 5 for the Raptors. The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. Fred VanVleet out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Pirtle in at the center, locking down the middle. 2 on the clock. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Knicks ball.
Now Brunson. Pass to Hart. Knocked away and stolen by Barnes. And here we go. Fast break. VanVleet's got it. Passes it to Siakam. The kick out to Barnes. 4 on the shot clock. Really left alone that time.
Well, brought up in an unselfish system, Pascal Siakam takes great pride keeping his teammates involved.
And looking back on that Toronto run, Pascal Siakam, Doris, was a big piece to that puzzle.
There's no question about it. They allowed that young man to flourish in transition. He was a tremendous defender for the group. He was a big-time part of that title.
And Barnes sends it back. And they're able to recover.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Siakam finds Anunoby. On the wing, Anunoby. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Boy, just tremendous concentration on deep range. OG Anunoby is really coming along as a shooter.
Brunson the pass to Robinson. Back to Brunson. Lets it fly. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
On the wing, Anunoby. Here's Barnes, and the dunk by Barnes.
You can see how well Scotty Barnes moves on a basketball floor. I mean that north and south, and what hops this young man has.
Now here's Brunson. Here's Robinson. And it's Robinson with the jam.
And that is first class right there. Can you believe that dunk?
I'm not sure, Greg, I can. VanVleet against Brunson. Siakam left side. And finished off by Siakam.
Well, we know that Fred VanVleet can be relied upon to find the open man. This guy's so consistently good at it.
And Hart has it in the corner. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Raptors leading by 6. VanVleet wide open. Off target from three-point range. For New York, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
First personal foul.
On the free throw, no good. Greg, when you look at Toronto, they have a lot of length and defensive switchability.
They swarm opposing stars and tend to make it very difficult in those passing lanes. So a great profile for a modern NBA defense. And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's VanVleet. No points in the game yet for him. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Now you see the wherewithal of Fred VanVleet. Finds the soft spot in the defense and converts.
Brunson with it. He's got 5. Hart kicks to Brunson. And a miss there on the triple. And it's Barnes with the ball for the Raptors. Leading by 5. Stolen by Robinson. Hart against VanVleet. And that one is stuffed right through.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play. Then the emphatic dunk.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Now, here's Anunoby. Barnes Barnes outside. Just 5 on the clock. Kicks it out to Siakam. Nailed from three-point land. Siakam's got 5.
Well, all you have to do when a teammate has the basketball is beat a target, and Pascal steps into it and lets it go. Nicely done.
Now, here is Robinson. Pass to Hartenstein. Randall against Barnes. Here's Hart. Off target there with the little leaner. And so it's Toronto with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their defense.
And your Knicks City Kings.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Toronto.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
Julius Randle is out there with Robinson. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's Hartenstein in at the center. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks.
Well, with his strength, Julius Randle can absorb contact easier than a lot of players. This guy is not going to be intimidated.
Good on both. And Greg, just like you, Julius Randle is a southpaw, left-handed.
Yeah, and you know, the angles are different for lefties. We operate a little differently, and I think that can throw defenders off. So I'm always going to pull for the southpaw.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
Knicks trail by 4. Now here's Brunson. 5 points in the game. Hart finds Brunson. Back to Hart. In the corner, it's Robinson. There's the pass to Hart. Shot clock at 3. Fades. And stolen by Siakam. On the wing, Anunoby. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Barnes with it. Now defended by Randall. Back to Anunoby. It's stolen by Randall. A solo fast break. Here's Hart. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
You gotta love his hustle. The defense, no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Van Vliet finishes to Barnes. He takes it in. And a wide open look for Siakam. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes.
3-point goal.
Siakam's got 8 points.
Boy, how far has the shot, the perimeter game of Siakam come? His rookie year, he made 1 3 all season. Remember that.
It's Hart on the wing. 5 to shoot. Here's Randall. New York needs to get off a shot. Fires for 3, and they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Raptors leading by 5. And Greg, starting your career with the Knicks, what's the pressure like playing in New York City?
I tell you, the amount of media following you, the size of the city, it can be intimidating. But if you win, man, there's nothing like playing in New York.
Pass to Hartenstein. And stolen by Barnes. Van Vliet outside. Stolen by Robinson. Pass to Hart. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
Active defense from Jakob Poeltl, that's the key. When he stays active and alert, blocks are going to be there for him.
Count the basket. Anunoby has got the lead up to 7 now for the Raptors.
Well, we see a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting nowadays, but you'll take that look right there any night of the week.
Lets the 3 fly. Poeltl with the steal. Brunson against Van Vliet. On the wing, Anunoby. Here's Barnes. It's good. And now it's a 9-point Raptor lead.
What you see is continued improvement in his ability to create for others. Great to see OG Anunoby make the open read.
Here's Robinson. Pass to Hartenstein. To halt the run. And yes, it's good. Hartenstein's got his second bucket.
Pretty dive there. The kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
Van Vliet against Brunson. The kick out to Barnes. Siakam outside. They get it back.
This team loves it when Hurdle can make an impact on the offensive glass. There's a lot of ways he can get his points, but this is an easy one.
Randall outside. And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
56 seconds left to play here in the half. Here's Hartenstein. Outside for Robinson. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Well, I think it kills your energy, and it certainly kills your momentum.
And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Van Vliet with the bucket.
Boy, what a nifty move from Fred Van Vliet. Works so hard on the handle, so tough.
Robinson passes to Hartenstein. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Strong to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
And it goes out of bounds. That went off Robinson.
Substitution on the court.
Swiped it away. Here's Grimes, defended by Trent. Grimes passes to Toppin. Here's Quickly. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. Thanks, David. And what did
The Knicks, 17. The Raptors, 26. Back and ready for the Milwaukee.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Pascal Siakam, guys, really making a difference here.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
And let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
And on the floor for Nick Nurse as we get into the second half. They've got Porter. Achua is out there with Young. Then it's Gary Trent. And the shot is good. The Raptor lead has been cut down to 7 on the bucket from Barrett. And to watch NBA offense when the ball is hopping, I think you'd agree, it is beautiful. The precision, the grace, the timing. How much of that, Doris, is just making the simple pass?
I think the best basketball is played when players think, what is the next right play? And so often, Kevin, that is simply moving the basketball. On the catch, you're in triple threat position. But as soon as you don't have anything, move it to the next guy. So I couldn't agree more.
Quickly the pass. Oh!
Goodness.
My goodness, Toppin puts on a show. What a special dunker this guy is.
Trent, right side. The kick out to Porter. Here's Achua. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. And the Raptors lead by 7.
Well, the basketball IQ on display for Otto Porter makes the right read there.
And the Raptors doors with one of the elite front offices recognized in the NBA.
And Kevin, because of that, a highly paid one as well. Remember, a recruitment battle, not just with the NBA, but English soccer, to keep their leadership intact. But the track record is there to justify that top billing, no doubt about it.
And here's Trent. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet. The kick out to Porter. Tries to keep it alive. Barrett with the ball. Now guarded by Porter. 13 feet away. Up again, and 3 chances on that possession. But they just couldn't find a way to score. it off the glass. Porter's got his first points of the game.
A pretty solid ball handler at the forward position. Porter breaks him down.
Barrett dishes to top it. And it's good, 2 points.
And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
23.
Trent up top. Outside Porter. Clock at 6. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on R.J. Barrett.
Otto Porter is a master at drawing contact on shots just like that.
Doris, since 2000, the New York Knicks have won a grand total of 1 playoff series. What are their issues? Why the problems?
Yeah, I think, Kevin, you always evaluate an organization in its totality. You start with the ownership group, then you go to the general manager, down to the coaches, and how is your roster? What caliber of player is there? Clearly, they have not had stability amongst the GMs, the coaches, or the personnel. It does, however, appear that they are moving in a direction with a clear plan now.
For New York, they have made 2 of their previous 3 free throws in today's game. And they can't make the second free throw either. Listen both. Trent, right side. It's stolen by Barrett. And a fast break now for the Knicks. Here's Toppin. And Toppin throws it down.
Well, the vertical of Obi Toppin on display rises up with ease.
Trent outside. The pass to Young. And the call will be against Emmanuel quickly. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Trent kicks to Porter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Driving to the basket. Drops in the layup for 2. Porter's got 5 points in the quarter.
Now that slender frame sometimes lets Porter slip right through the cracks and get to the rim.
Quickly with a wide open look. And that one is hammered home.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
No reason to do so there. He was going to leave, no doubt.
Barrett covering. Raptors need to get a shot on. Top of the key. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And it's a completely new ball for Toronto. And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Well, this is a chess match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
And New York making a change here.
Make some noise for your Knicks Quaker Dance crew.
35 seconds left here in the third quarter. Brunson scanning the floor. On the wing quickly. Launches it. New York missing again. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for Toronto. Here's Siakam. Back to Van Vliet. Pass to Siakam. That ball. Great assist by Van Vliet. 10 points for Siakam.
Well, you love the size and the length of Siakam, so he's comfortable in the painted area. Does nice work there.
The third quarter comes to a close. It's the Raptors. They're
And a big round of applause for your Knicks City Kids.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Raptors leading by 8. Randall and Robinson will be the inside pair. Emmanuel quickly out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Barrett at the 3, the small forward. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And you watch the way that Siakam plays. He can get you in the open court or in half-court sets. Great forward who gives you a little bit of everything.
Siakam hits them both. And for Siakam, great, he almost epitomizes the modern forward.
And that's not to say he's the best forward, but he displays all the skills you now expect from that position. Solid player who any team would love to have.
There at the pass to Robinson. And Pirtle pulls it down. Toronto's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Van Vliet looking around. Siakam for 3. Knicks with the rebound. The break, they're making a valiant effort to come all the way back. Wow.
And they need to take care of the basketball. Plenty of time. No need to force it. Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Randall finds Robinson. New York moving the ball around. Barrett wide open. He fires. He can't get it to go. So the Raptors will take it the other way. Barnes passes to Siakam. Banked in off the glass. Siakam's got the lead up to 12 now for the Raptors.
Well, this is your 2019 most improved player, and now Siakam trying to become that franchise-level guy, carrying the load tonight. Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end, but right now, the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
Van Vliet kicks to Anunoby. Oh, he jams it right over Mitchell Robinson. Wow!
How special can OG Anunoby be? Show off and show out.
Brunson with a clean look. Shot clock reset for the Knicks. Toronto leading by 11. Van Vliet passes to Anunoby. Inside, Pirtle. Kicks it out to Siakam. Passes to Anunoby. Goes back up. Over in the corner, Barnes gets the three-pointer to fall. And the Raptors lead by 14.
Well, those three-point opportunities from the corner, those are shots that teams encourage. Scotty Barnes, no hesitation.
Brunson, no good. Toronto, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Van Vliet, right side. Fires the 3. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Well, Fred Van Vliet has become a true impact player. This guy remarkably consistent from deep.
Brunson kicks to Robinson. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Siakam, a screen on Barrett. Barnes finds Siakam. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Raptors.
It was like watching a three-point shooting contest tonight here.
And they just didn't seem to let up, whether the last several shots went down or not. 3 after 3, it just seemed to pay off for them.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Pascal Siakam.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
Siakam inside the three-point line. Van Vliet passes to Siakam. Shot clock at 6. Van Vliet kicks to Siakam. That 3 off the mark. They're having trouble stopping this run.
And the more trips they continue to come up empty, the more the pressure builds on them.
And Robinson wide open. He shoots. Can't connect from long distance. Van Vliet against Brunson. Pass to Siakam. We've got 22 seconds left in the game. Here's Van Vliet. Here's Anunoby. Here's Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. This one was over well before the final buzzer.
So off the tip, it's Miami. And let's check Miami's starting lineup. Lowry and Hero are the backcourt. Bam Adebayo is out there with Kevin Love. And it's Butler in at the 3. Out of bounds, it'll be New York's ball. Well, you got to expect a low-scoring game tonight, Grant. Two terrific defensive clubs fighting to lock each other down.
Both these teams are elite on the defensive end. These guys won't be making it easy out there. When there's lots of stops, lots of forced turnovers, it can be very difficult to find a scoring rhythm.
Now here's Lowry. Into the lane. And yep, it's good.
He just uses his body so well off the bounce. Kyle Lowry, he's in complete control right there. And then look at that soft touch.
Randall outside. Hard up top. Fires for 3. The shot, no good. And Miami will go the other way with it. Here's Butler. Kicks it to Hero. Outside Butler. Lowry right side. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by New York. And Grant, no team better than Miami at developing undrafted prospects.
I mean, for key roles, too. You look at last year's playoffs. Strus, Martin, Vincent, Robinson. It's allowed Miami to stay on top in a salary cap-driven league.
The drive by Butler over Barrett. The shot by Butler, no good. New York has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Left side Brunson. He's off on the layup.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
And here we go, the Knicks in transition. New York, no good that time either. And the foul on Josh Hart. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
The Heat have gone 1 for 3 so far. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Back to Butler. Driving to the basket. Robinson with the block.
Such good instincts from Robinson there to throw that one away.
And finished off by Adebayo.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man. And he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Pass to Barrett. Outside Hart. Here's Robinson. For 3, Randall. He buries it from 3.
How about that? The big man, Mitchell Robinson, able to find a teammate.
Outside Love. 6-4. Outside Butler. Kicks it to Hero. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Barrett.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
And here's Brunson from the arc. It's stolen by Love. Outside Butler. Inside. Here's Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
Watch out when Adebayo gets vertical. That's a big bam.
Well, an all-star appearance for Bam Adebayo in 2020. Grant, you think he can get back there?
No doubt. I mean, I think the bigger issue is we've seen his numbers taper off just in the postseason. Can he reverse that and bring his best when it matters most?
Miami's gone 0 for 2 from outside. And here's Butler outside. Can't hit that one. New York goes the other way with it. Now Barrett. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Outside Brunson. It's tipped. It's Hart on the wing. All sorts of time. Here's Robinson. Hart finds Brunson. Pass to Robinson. Nice move. And a big finish by Robinson.
Sometimes it's like a patient that's struggling to breathe. You just got to keep the play alive, and Robinson able to do that there.
Outside for Love. Here's Hero. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Brunson, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, Randall, when he has the ball in his hands, aware that there might be an open teammate. That time he found him.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Left side low. Lowry outside. Pass to Butler. Just 5 on the clock. Driving in. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
I like the timing, too. Jimmy Butler just bursting off of that pick to get to a shot.
Randall, a screen on Lowry. And here's Brunson from the arc. That shot missing. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Knicks out in front.
Your Knicks City Kings. And make some noise for your Knicks.
Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. All right, before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Knicks?
Oh, what a first quarter. You love their willingness to make the extra pass.
There's so much unselfish play out there. The coaching staff has to be thrilled with that.
And let's take a look at Miami. On the wing, it'll be Hero and Butler. Kevin Love out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Lowry in at the point. Since hiring Tom Thibodeau, every year the Knicks have been at the bottom of the league in pace.
Thibs rhymes with grind, doesn't it, BA? I mean, it doesn't really, but it should.
And the league finally moving to curtail take fouls in transition. You like the change?
Well, I think everybody's ready for that. The best part of NBA action, BA, as you know, is fast break basketball. So to get more 3-on-2s or 3-on-1s, lob plays, and guys taking off and throwing down monster dunks, I'm up for it. Pretty lax defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
Lowry, good.
The offense just opens up if your playmaker comes from that 4 or 5 spot, and Bam does such a great job of it.
Brunson against Lowry. Robinson passes to Brunson. Up and over Lowry. And there's Brunson. That one's good. On the assist from Robinson.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Pass to Butler. Robinson with the block. And they're able to recover. Adebayo. Robinson with it. Guarded by Adebayo. And it's Robinson penetrating. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. It goes on Bam Adebayo.
Think about well-constructed teams and themes that go with that. The Miami Heat certainly leap to mind. Their front office has just done a great job of assembling a deep roster that fits their mentality.
Now here's Adebayo. He's got 6. And Adebayo slams it in.
And maybe that's why he's nicknamed Bam. Taking contact, bam, bam.
Outside Barrett. Back to Brunson. Doesn't go for him. And Lowry with the defensive effort. Well, you would know the depth of the Miami bench is certainly felt in the strength of their second unit.
Yeah, when the starters sit down, Miami doesn't lose much. There's a tremendous combination of skill and playability that they lean on throughout the course of the regular season. And the bench certainly makes big contributions with their minutes.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, Miami is very efficient. Coach Spoelstra said, quote, "You want to maximize your offense in all the different ways in your menu without feeling like you're taking turns." I don't think anyone would say that about our team. They're an unselfish group that likes sharing the ball, and they enjoy each other's success. Brian?
Allie, thank you. The 3, Barrett. Robinson on the wing. Fires the 3. Kicks it out to Barrett. There's the triple. The Knicks rebound. Right wing. And here's Brunson from the arc. Good to see it fall for him. Now 3 for 9.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost them 3.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over.
14. Timeout, Miami. T-shirts are incoming, fans. Make some noise.
A line change here for Miami.
Here they are, fans. Put your hands together.
The Heat have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Oladipo outside.
For your Knicks City Dancer. Blocking foul called on Mitchell Robinson.
A new lineup here for New York.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
1:46 left in the second. Here's your 7. Pass to Zeller. Over Toppin. Second shot opportunity. And your 7 gets it to go.
A stronger defensive presence would have saved them 2 points.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Here's quickly. And the dunk to finish it off. Oh, beauty.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
And here are the Heat now. The Knicks making their last shot. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Zeller. Oh, sweet move. And it's good on the layup.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Pass to Hartenstein. 46 seconds left in the first half. From deep, Rose. Quickly from outside. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. Toppin outside. Here's Grimes. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. And the Knicks lead by 3.
Another assist in the career of D. Rose.
18.
Here's Vincent, guarded by Rose. Pass to Zeller. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Oladipo, the pass to Zeller. Here's your 7. Drills it from deep. Your 7's got 5 now.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Here's Grimes. And it's in! Oh! Thank you, Allie. Good stuff.
Knicks lead 23-21. That's the end of the first half with the score. The Knicks 23. The Heat 21.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. How about Bam Adebayo? What an impact he's making.
He's been dominating down low. Gotta assume they'll keep feeding him the rock.
Oh, man, pouring it on right now, and why wouldn't you?
They've got Isaiah Hartenstein. Emmanuel quickly is out there with Derrick Rose. Then it's Toppin, and it's Grimes in at the small forward position. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks.
You think back in that 21 season, finally the Knicks breaking back into the playoffs. It's been 7 years since they got there. Coach Thibodeau receiving the Coach of the Year honor. Well deserved.
Here's Vincent following the bucket by the Knicks. Pass to Zeller. Now Oladipo. And it's out of bounds to the Heat as Miami retains possession.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Here's Vincent. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. And a foul called on Emmanuel quickly. That's his first foul. Pass to Martin. The Knicks with the rebound. It was such an impressive season, and yet New York couldn't quite replicate their success the following year, Brent.
Yeah, B.A., they made some moves, and they were hoping to bolster the roster in some ways, but it just didn't go as expected, and now they're retooling again.
Quickly from outside. That one no good. Miami trailing. Pass to Zeller. To the inside. Oh, it's stolen. Hartenstein goes. He gets it in there. Hartenstein's got 4 points in the quarter.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over.
For your Knicks Quaker Dance crew.
And for Miami, they're shooting 41% in this game. Outside Butler. Some solid defense from Barrett. The Knicks have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Brunson with it, and that's Love picking him up defensively. Back to Brunson. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. And now it's an 8-point New York lead. Well, Brent, Canada is well represented in the NBA these days. R.J. Barrett may be leading the charge.
Man, if you put together a team of nothing but Canadian players, you'd have a pretty strong 5 out there. And Barrett's a guy who might be the leader of that squad.
Now here's Barrett. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Left side Brunson. From deep. The rebound by Lowry.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
And Adebayo slams it in.
And you would expect a quality play like that from a quality guard like Kyle Lowry.
Pass to Hart. Knocks it loose. Butler with a steal. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter.
Jimmy Butler just too athletic on that play. Look at the height.
New York has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter.
2 minutes.
Outside Brunson. Top of the key. Misses off the right iron.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
Butler can't get it to go. The Knicks have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Brunson passes to Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
Randall can get up there with the best of them. Quick move.
Pass to Butler. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. 6 to shoot. Hero, the pass to Butler. And the Heat, another 3.
Sometimes you have to run a great play for a great player. That's going to get Jimmy Butler in a good rhythm.
Brunson against Lowry. Randall. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Randall's got 4 points in the quarter.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
It's stolen by Hart. Fast break, New York. Barrett against Butler. Barrett passes to Brunson. From downtown. Hart from long range. Rebounded by Butler. The Heat have gone 4 of 8 in the third. Butler on the wing. Out to Lowry. Adebayo, a screen on Barrett. Lowry, the pass to Adebayo. Oh, Robinson with a block. They recover it. And here's Butler outside. And again, Miami with a triple.
Yeah, the night is getting long for anybody guarding Jimmy Butler now. With his shot on target, he's going to open up a lot more of his offense.
Here's Brunson. Off with the layup. Jimmy Butler getting it done for the Heat. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
The passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. On the floor for Miami, starting the fourth quarter. On the wing, it'll be Hero and Butler. Bam Adebayo is out there. And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants them to take another look at the monitor.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after.
The previous play is under review.
There's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
And here's Brunson. Randall, right side. Outside Brunson. Back to Randall. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Love inside. Check by Randall. Randall with a steal. And here we go. The Knicks in transition. Tipped. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Adebayo. Outside Barrett. Back to Randall. It's stolen by Love. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Oladipo. Uses the glass on the layup. Oladipo's got his first bucket in this one. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Heat.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
Something else I've seen from them in this game is just how quick they are to capitalize on a turnover. I mean, they're pouncing on that stuff, and you got to be careful when you're handling the ball around them.
Once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Now a timeout called by Miami.
Who wants a t-shirt?
And the Heat with some changes. Here's 7 comes in for Love, and it's Lowry in for Oladipo. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Eric Spoelstra's huddle. As this game enters its final moments, he told his guys to keep their cool, saying, quote, no sloppy play. Let's stay true to what we do best. We're almost there, gentlemen.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Hero, no good. New York trailing. Quickly outside to the paint. Here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
And that's Mitchell Robinson's attitude. Anywhere around the rim, he's going to rock it.
Lowry outside. Pass to Butler. And that comes off the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got 3 assists now in this one. Boy, it's been a grinder, a back and forth all night.
Oh, 7 times the lead has changed. Neither team giving an inch.
Here's quickly. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but when it gets close, he's getting the ball.
Outside Butler, down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Lowry, drives to the hoop. No luck on that one. And New York the other way now. Barrett with it, now guarded by Butler. Robinson passes to Quickly.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Outside for Randall. And here's Brunson from the arc. Gets the 3 ball to go. And now a 3-point Knick lead.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
Pass to Adebayo. Butler on the wing. Driving inside. Here's your 7. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to go on R.J. Barrett. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for New York.
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team is moving the ball.
You also have to admire the way they've gotten out and run in transition. And they've run wide, they've run their lanes, they've been doing it with a great pace. That's produced some easy scores.
Randall finds Hart. Randall on the screen. Inside. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Miami has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. The shot by Oladipo, no good. For New York, they've gotten 4 or 5 attempts to fall so far in the 4th. And here's Brunson from the arc. Adebayo grabs the board.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
And here's Butler outside. Oh, he buried the 3.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Here's Hart. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
First personal foul.
And if you can't force the turnover on that play, then that's not a bad foul.
He drops the first one, and that narrows the gap to 1. Both good from the line that time.
Well, crucial moment there at the free throw line, and he never flinched.
And it's Miami's ball. Outside Butler. Into the lane. Money.
And Jimmy Buckets is alive.
This might be a turning point.
Massive possession here.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Brunson finds Hart. Back to Brunson. Not going to go that time. Good D by Yurtseven. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
And this is where the Butler serves it up. He loves this big-time moment to step up and put another team to bed. Well, that'll ice it right there. Not everybody can keep their composure at the line in such a big situation.
City Gangster. Coming onto the floor for your New York Knicks, Emmanuel quickly.
Off the inbound. And he buries it.
Big ups to this coaching staff. Great play design there.
46.
And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
Jimmy Butler.
And so he drops them both. And it's a 4-point ball game. So it's the Heat taking the W in a close one. All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For